We'll begin today's chakra balancing class by standing in Tadasana. So go ahead and bring your toes together, have a little bit of space between the heels. And we're going to ground down through the feet. So lifting all the toes up off the floor. And then from the little toe to the big toe, just gently bringing the toes back down, ground. And then gently come onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels, and then bring the heels back down. From this point, just feel the feet grounding down through the floor and close the eyes. Gently lift your kneecaps and then let your awareness go from the knees up towards the hips. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor. Gently scoop the belly in. And then let the spine lengthen. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Roll them down the back. Open your palms so the palms are facing forwards. Lift your gaze, back of the neck is nice and long, chin is ever so slightly tucked. And as you just breathe gently in and out through the nostrils, bring your awareness down to the base of the spine. This is where your first chakra is located. The color often associated with it is red. It's often called the root chakra or the base chakra. Mountain pose or Tadasana is a beautiful pose to awaken the base chakra. When our base chakra or root chakra is activated and healthy, you feel grounded. You don't worry about survival. All of your basic needs are taken care of. You have shelter, warmth, money. If you're a visual person, you may have some focus in around the root chakra and see the color red, perhaps like a little spinning wheel of light. But if you don't visualize this, that's okay. Just have some awareness in that area, base of the spine. Continuing to work with the root chakra, gently opening the eyes and then lowering your gaze to find a drishti, a point of focus, somewhere on the floor just in front of you. Feel the grounding down through the feet and bring your hands to heart center. Lightly press your thumbs against your chest. Moving into tree pose, bring the weight into the left foot and then bring your right foot either to little kickstand, or you might even lift the inside foot to the inside of the calf or even up to the upper thigh. Point of awareness may still be around the root chakra, or maybe your drishti takes your full attention. If you would like to grow the branches of your tree, lift the arms up overhead, keep the shoulders nice and soft. You may even like to imagine through the standing foot, that left foot, that there's roots growing down into the earth, firmly supporting you, helping to activate and balance your root chakra. Mindfully bringing the hand back to heart center, bringing the right foot down to the floor and just taking rest in Tadasana for a beat or two, ground down through the feet. Perhaps you feel the roots growing through the sole of the right foot. And when you're ready, shift the weight into the right foot, bring the left foot to little kickstand, to the inner calf or to the inner thigh, hands to heart center. Growing the branches of your tree. And as you grow your branches and soften your shoulders and your gaze, you feel the roots through the sole of the right foot, anchoring you down. Feeling safe, supported, grounded by the earth. Bring the hands back to heart center. Release the left foot down, back into Tadasana, close the eyes. The affirmation for the base chakra is I am safe. So as you inhale to the belly and fill your whole body up with breath, let the mantra I am safe silently be on repeat. Inhale, I am safe. Exhale, I am safe. Go ahead and blink open the eyes. Turn sideways on your mat and then take a nice wide step out along the mat, heels in, toes out. We're moving to the second chakra now, the sacral chakra, and that is located just below the belly button. The color associated with it is orange. We're going to come into goddess pose to activate and balance that chakra. So heels in, toes out, take an inhale, arms up to shoulder height, and as you exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips, bend the elbows at the same time. Standing nice and strong, press down through the feet so you've got your grounding of your base chakra here. And then we're lowering the hips down. Point of focus can be just below the belly button. The color is orange. And we're just focusing in on that spot, breathing deeply, feeling strong. Go ahead and take an inhale, lift the hips up, release the hands down. And then just go ahead and shimmy the feet in so they're slightly wider than a hip width apart. Heels in, toes out. We're coming down into a squat. So lengthen down the tailbone first. Take an inhale. And exhale. Point of awareness at the sacral chakra. Bring your hands into heart center. Use the grounding once again through the soles of the feet. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, once again, begin to bend the knees, lower the hips. And you may pause here, having the forearms on top of the thighs, or you might come all the way down into squat. Feel free to adjust the width if you need to. You might even land your bottom on top of a block if you need to as well. And then we just pause in our yogi squat, bring your hands to heart center, lightly press the thumbs against the chest so that the elbows can encourage the knees open. Close the eyes. So the second chakra, located directly below the navel, has the color orange often associated with it, and it governs your creative side, your fertile side. Governs relationships, sexuality, reproductive organs. Anything to do with creating and being creative. We balance and align the chakra simply by bringing our focus onto it and coming into poses that are designed to activate and bring it alive. So if you are a visual person, you may see the color orange, like a spinning wheel of energy. And your mantra here is I am creative. So as you inhale and exhale, you may just begin to let that mantra silently repeat. Couple more breaths here. I am creative. And then from there, just bring the hands down to the floor, and however you need to, shift yourself onto hands and knees. And for a moment, just sit back on the heels, bring the hands onto the lap, sit up nice and tall, and just close the eyes. Point of awareness still at the sacral chakra. Go ahead and shift yourself onto your sit bones, the feet are on the floor, and now we're moving up to the solar plexus, which is located right in the middle of the torso, just above the belly button. So we're going to practice boat pose first because the solar plexus governs our strength, our determination. It also governs our confidence, self-esteem, our belief in ourselves, our motivation, our willpower. So lots of power within the solar plexus. So the way that we activate it is by activating the core. So bring your hands underneath the backs of the knees. The feet and the knees are together, so we're squeezing the legs together. And then we're just gently going to lean back, but keep the chest lifted, looking straight ahead. And then lift the right leg up and then the left. And you can stay holding on underneath the knees if you like, or you may open the arms, squeeze the belly button and breathe deeply into the solar plexus. Nice deep full breaths in and out. So our mantra for the solar plexus is I am strong. So keep lifting the chest, keep squeezing the legs, point the toes, big inhale. I am strong. And then just go ahead and gently release the feet down, give the knees a hug. And every time we release out of our core work, I want you to take a big inhale into the belly. See if you can expand through the solar plexus. You might see yellow if you're a visual person. So we're completely releasing that contraction, then exhale, let it go. One more breath like this. Big inhale. And exhale. All right, let's go in for round 2. So zip the legs and the feet together, bring the hands underneath the knees, lift the chest, and we're going to slight little lean back here, squeeze the belly button, lift the right leg, and then the left, toes pointed, zip the legs. This time you may decide to keep the hands here, you may come here, or you may bring the hands down and just begin to lightly tap the fingers on the floor. Keep on squeezing the belly button and lifting the chest. Remember your mantra, your affirmation here is I am strong. Every time we activate the solar plexus, we're growing our strength, our confidence, our self-esteem, our willpower, our determination. Keep on breathing. And then go ahead and bring it on down. Wrap your arms around your legs. Big inhale to the belly. And exhale. And we'll take one more round. So go ahead and zip the feet and the legs together. Hands underneath the knees to begin with. And we're going to lift the chest. Slight little lean back. Squeeze the belly button. Lift the legs up. Release the arms if you wish. And this time we're going to inhale, bring the hands over to the right. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, so you might not even bring the hands down to the floor. Imagine like you're holding an imaginary ball. Keep the chest lifting and keep inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. One more each side. Inhale. I am strong. Bring the feet down, wrap the arms, big inhale to the belly. Let it all go, exhale. And just rest here for a moment. Go ahead and lift the head. Come on to hands and knees. One more for the solar plexus. It's a very important chakra. It helps us to be strong, to believe in ourselves, to begin to find that determination and willpower that we need to be who we want to be in this world. So we'll practice our plank pose. So shoulders over top of the wrists, fingers spread nice and wide apart. Go ahead and squeeze your belly button and then extend the right leg back and then the left. Lengthen the tailbone down, back of the neck's nice and long, just looking down towards the floor. We're going to hold here for 8 breaths in and out. See if you can press the mat away from you, dome through the upper back. Breathe deeply. That silent mantra repeating, I am strong, I am determined, I am confident, I have the willpower, I have self-esteem. Keep on breathing. Got 3 more breaths to go. Keep it up. Last breath, big inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees down. Knees are nice and wide, toes together, and surrender down into your child's pose. We're going to stay in child's pose as I bring you to the next chakra, which is the heart chakra. So if you can imagine where the heart center is, that's where your heart chakra lies. The color often associated with this chakra is the color green. Sometimes gold, sometimes a yellow or white light. If you're a visual person, just go with whatever comes up for you. And of course, the heart chakra governs all matters to do with the heart. Governs love, joy. On the other side of that as well is grief, loss, heartbreak. So to begin with, I'd like you just to practice breathing into the belly and rolling the breath up into the chest, so that we're activating and balancing the front of the heart chakra. And then after a couple of breaths, when you feel ready, I'd like you to bring your awareness to the back of the heart. Somewhere around the upper middle back area. And spend a few moments just being with that deep, dark part of your heart. And breathing into that space. Your mantra for the heart chakra is, I am loved. From child's pose, go ahead and slide onto your belly and then mindfully turn over onto your back. Bend the knees and have the sole of the feet on the floor. Your arms are down alongside you. We're moving into bridge pose and we're still working with the heart chakra here. So with some awareness in the chest or wherever it is that you think heart center might be, go ahead and shuffle your heels in towards your sit bones. Feet are a hip width apart. Arms are down alongside you, palms facing down. Back of the neck's nice and long. Press down through the feet. Take an inhale, curl the tailbone, and then lift the hips up. Go ahead and press down through the big toes so that we're activating the thighs. And here we have the support of the lower 3 chakras. So we're grounding down through the feet. So our base chakra helping us here. We have a lift and a rise through the 2nd and the 3rd chakra. And then we let that energy of balance and alignment run down into the heart chakra, activating the heart chakra here. So go ahead and close the eyes. Keep on pressing down through the big toes, anchoring down through the feet, keeping the hips lifted. You may even bring your awareness to the heart center and see your glowing ball of light. Remembering your mantra, I am loved. Just noticing if your habit is to focus on the front of the heart and forget about the back of the heart. So perhaps just letting your awareness go towards the back of the heart, perhaps where heartbreak or grief, loss may live within you. Silently repeating, I am loved, I am loved, I am loved. Keep on pressing down through the big toes. Take another inhale here, and as you exhale, just gently, gently lowering the tailbone down. And just let everything realign. Just be still for a moment. Let the knees gently knock inwards. Walk the feet out a little wider. Let your awareness just land softly within your heart center. And just spend a few moments breathing into the belly and then lifting the breath up into the chest, filling up that whole heart space. Maybe you see the green light growing. Maybe you just get a sense of where it is that you're breathing into. And then just gently blinking open the eyes. You might like to bring the knees in towards the chest. Create little circles with the knees as you kind of roll side to side, or you might just squeeze the knees in. We're moving up from the heart chakra to the throat chakra now, located at the base of the throat. And we're going to do shoulder stand to activate the throat chakra. If shoulder stand doesn't feel like it's a nice pose for you to do today, you can continue with the bridge pose. You could even do a supported bridge by placing a block underneath the sacrum. Otherwise, I'm going to bring you into shoulder stand pose to help activate and align our throat chakra. So we begin by having the knees in at the chest, arms come down alongside us. And you might need a little momentum to draw the knees back and then draw the knees into the chest and help yourself to lift up off the floor. We're going to bring the elbows down onto the floor, your hands onto your back. And I want you to see if you can have your thumbs around the front and your fingers around your lower back area, and then let the weight of the hips kind of sink into your hands. Your hands are creating like a shelf. See if you can walk the elbows in as much as possible. And then we're just going to begin to very gently and mindfully extend the right leg long and then the left. And bring your awareness to the base of the throat. So our throat chakra, the color often associated with it is the color of light blue. And the affirmation is, I am expressive. So the throat chakra is all about speaking your truth, being truthful and honest, being able to express and communicate. But it's also about keeping secrets, telling lies, not being able to speak your mind or speak your truth honestly and expressively. So you may just hang out in bridge pose or in shoulder stand if you're in shoulder stand, and just silently repeat the mantra, I am expressive. Or you may even just repeat the mantra, I am able to speak freely. I am able to speak my truth. I am able to communicate. Maybe you just see that light color blue. Couple more breaths here. And we're just very gently going to bring the knees back down. And you may just begin to bring the hips back down, or you may like to just pause here for a minute, let the knees open. And just spend a few moments still focusing in on the throat chakra. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and activate the solar plexus. Squeeze the belly button. Release your hands from your back, palms down, and then gently, gently roll back down. Bring the soles of the feet back to the floor. Maybe you let the knees knock in and just pause here. Let everything realign. Point of awareness is around the base of the throat. Imagining that light blue color, spinning wheels of energy. I am expressive. Go ahead and walk your feet together. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop open. Find a comfortable placement for your hands. Can be down alongside you, palms facing up. The arms could be up overhead. One hand on navel, other hand on heart. Doesn't really matter. Whatever feels good. Close the eyes. We're taking our awareness up to the neck chakra, which is located in the middle of the forehead. So that space just above and between the eyebrows. This is called the third eye chakra. And the color often associated with it is an indigo color, or the color of a clear night sky. So to activate and balance the chakra, I'd like you to bring your attention to the space behind your forehead, the viewing screen of the mind. And all you need to do here is just stare out into the space. Just watching, observing. And your mantra is I am connected. Your third eye chakra governs your psychic abilities. When you work on activating and balancing and aligning your third eye chakra, you also work on growing your intuitive and psychic abilities. When you're more connected with the third eye chakra, this is where little synchronicities start to happen in everyday life. You feel connected. You begin to know things. Keep on staring into that space, just watching. Whenever you feel ready, just gently help the knees to close back over. Let your awareness just drift away from the mind's eye and back into the body. Give the knees a little hug and then slide the legs nice and long so that you find yourself in your resting pose, Shavasana. The last chakra that we're cleansing, activating, balancing today is called the crown chakra, and it's located just above the top of the head. The color often associated is purple or a lavender type color. And the mantra associated with this chakra is I am divine. So this chakra governs your spiritual world, your spiritual self. As you lay in Shavasana, beginning to allow the body to deeply relax with some awareness at the crown of the head, just above the crown of the head. Perhaps you see a purple ball of light spinning. Perhaps you just silently repeat, I am divine, and let that wash from the crown of the head all the way through to the tips of the toes, your whole being, I am divine. Bring your awareness back into the body. Start taking some nice deep full breaths in and out. And perhaps bringing the feet together, reaching the arms up overhead, taking a full body stretch. Bending the knees one at a time, turning over onto your side. Gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes closed, sitting comfortably. Go ahead and anchor down through the sit bones. Let the spine lengthen and grow tall. Roll the shoulders down. Back of the neck's nice and long. Chin is slightly tucked. Breathing into the body. Let your awareness drift down to the base of the spine where your root chakra is located. The color associated with this chakra is red, and the mantra is I am safe. Focusing in that area, seeing the red ball of energy spinning. Or perhaps just being with the sensation of where it is located within the body. Feel your awareness move from the base to the sacral chakra, located just below the belly button. The color is orange. The mantra is I am creative. Breathing into that space, perhaps seeing orange, like a whirring ball of energy. Just getting a sense of where it's located. Letting your awareness travel from the sacral chakra up to the solar plexus. Just above the belly button, the color is yellow. The mantra is I am strong. Seeing this as a spinning wheel of energy, or perhaps just a yellow light, or just a sensation where the solar plexus is located. Traveling from the solar plexus up to the heart chakra, right at heart center. Color is green. Your mantra is I am loved. Seeing this as a spinning wheel of energy, or perhaps just a sensation at heart center. A glowing green, gold, yellow, white light. Moving from the heart up to the throat chakra. Perhaps seeing that light blue light, a spinning wheel of energy, or just sensing the location of the throat chakra. Mantra is I am expressive. Moving from the throat to the third eye chakra, located in the center of the forehead. Perhaps seeing that spinning wheel of energy, the color indigo or the clear night sky. Or perhaps just getting a sense of where it's located, the mind's eye. Your mantra is I am connected. Letting your awareness drift up through the crown of the head and just pause just above the top of the head. This is where your crown chakra is located. The color is purple. You may see a spinning wheel of energy, or perhaps just a purple light, or just a sensation of where it's located. Your mantra is I am divine. Your awareness drift from the crown of the head and back down to the base. Slowly just letting the awareness move from the base up to the crown of the head. As you breathe deeply, I am safe. I am creative. I am strong. I am loved. I am expressive. I am connected. I am divine. And a few moments just breathing deeply. Bring your hands into heart center. Gently bow, chin to chest. Give yourself a big smile for your practice today. Smile for focusing your attention on your chakras, balancing them, strengthening them, aligning. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Well done.